we'll give 100% and we'll fight like we always do. And yeah, hopefully we can come out on top.
Finally, Ella, I suppose, I know you're all about mindset, preparing in the right way, but can you allow yourself to think about what it would be like to be back-to-back champions?
I mean, that's the dream, isn't it? That's the aim. You want to come into a tournament and you want to put on performances. You want to, you want to make the nation proud. You want to inspire the next generation. And those were our goals for the tournament. And we've got all this way. We want to go out into the game and, give it everything. No one wants to lose a football match, especially a final. So, yeah, like I say, we'll do everything we can to put on a performance. We'll fight, we'll believe in ourselves, and we'll have that togetherness like we always do to hopefully get over the line.
Hi Ella, BBC Radio 4. Since winning the Euros 3 years ago, we've seen how much, haven't we, that the game has grown in England, and the legacy has been massive as well. I just wonder, how does the pressure compare this time around, bearing in mind, of course, the hopes of a nation back home?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have our own little bubble. And when we're on camp, we stay in that little bubble and we don't know too much about what's going on at home. I think we don't have that pressure on ourselves. I think the only pressure that we have is the one that you put on yourself individually. We're all very competitive athletes who want to win and want to play well every single game. So the pressure is just the stuff that we put on ourselves. But when we came into this tournament, we said that we wanted to make the nation proud, and I think we've done that already. We've reached a final for the third time in a row, and that's something that we can hold our heads high and we should be proud of. And we know that no matter what we do, we're always inspiring the next generation of young girls and boys starting out in their journey. So, yeah, no pressure from our side. We're definitely blocking that out, and we'll make sure that we prepare properly for the game on Sunday. And
it certainly is a terrific achievement. Congratulations to you all. 3 years ago, of course, you and Alessia were perhaps the super subs, a different role for you both this time round, starting many of the matches. What's your reaction to a lot of people potentially calling Chloe Kelly and Michelle Adjumang the two new super subs?
Oh, well, it's nice, yeah. I mean, it's nice for anyone to get on the pitch and make a real impact and a positive impact. And I know looking back at 2022, that was mine and Alessia's job to come on to the pitch and make an impact. And, yeah, that's what we managed to do. And this time round, our roles have changed and we've made sure that we give 100% in the role that has been asked of us. And it's nice for us to, do all the hard work and the girls to come on and get the goal and get it over the edge. But, it's a squad. It's a squad game and you need everyone. And yeah, we've had really positive impacts from players coming off the bench, but also the girls who have started the game have give absolutely everything and worked the socks off until they couldn't run anymore. So yeah, I mean, we've got a very good squad and we've got players who can really come on and change games. So yeah, it's exciting.
Thanks. Rob?
Hi, good luck for Sunday.
Thank you.
Is there something as a squad that you're doing that gives you this fighting spirit to never give up, to have the resolve to produce a comeback, something you say to each other in those moments of adversity?
I think we've spoke about it quite a lot this camp, proper English performance. I think we have it in us all individually and as a team that we want to fight, we want to, not stop running. And you've seen that in games where sometimes you might feel like we're down and out and it's 90 odd minutes and then someone comes on and we have one moment and we take that moment. And that's what it's all about. It's the squad depth. It's players having that belief that they can come on and really change the game. But yeah, I think it's all in us individually that we're competitive and we want to win and we know what it takes to win in tournaments. And yeah, that's what we managed to do and that's what's got us to a third consecutive final.
And it's 3 consecutive finals with Serina. How have you seen her change over the years? How does she keep it fresh? How does she inspire you? Are there sort of memories or moments, particularly in this camp, you think that was something she said that was particularly inspirational?
I mean, I think we've nearly killed her twice this tournament. She said we've definitely aged her. But no, I think that's 5 consecutive tournaments for Serina being in a final, and that's just unbelievable. We know we're in good hands. We know she's a manager who can take teams right to the final. And yeah, I mean, she's done a few good speeches, to be fair, this camp. I'll give it to her. We've been talking about it. But yeah, she's a great manager. She's someone who we all have a lot of belief in. And yeah, we know we're in good hands. And, when we go out onto the pitch, we fight for each other, but we fight for her and the staff too, and all the fans watching as well. But yeah, I mean, unbelievable achievement for Serina and for the team too.
Thanks.
Thanks, Rob. If we can keep it to a question each from here on in, we'll go to Tom at Daily Mirror.
It's well distracting, all that tapping, isn't it, David? Keep getting get confused in my head.
Hi, Ella.
Hiya.
Good luck for Sunday.
Thank you.
If we do what we're going for, if we get our back-to-back wins, should we get bank holiday in honour of it?
I've just been briefed about that. I mean, I'm not looking too far ahead, you know. I mean, that would be great for everyone back at home, I guess. And it's been nice that the pubs have been open till 1, I've heard. But yeah, I mean, our focus is just winning the game, and whatever happens after that, then great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. We'll go to Kit at the Times. Thank you.
Hi, Ella. Good
Hiya.
luck for Sunday. Can I ask you about your captain, someone you've played with, played against, played at a major tournament with, played at a major tournament without her, and now she could lift a second major tournament title. What's she like to play under, Leah?
Yeah, Leah's great. You know, she's someone who rallies the team up, gets everyone going, keeps everyone together. And even her performances, like the way she plays, the way she plays the game really leads by example. And you want to play for someone like that. You want your captain to really, you know, step up in games. And she definitely does that. And she takes us all with her as well. So, yeah, it would be amazing for Leah to lift another trophy for us. And yeah, she's a great captain, and one that you want to play under, and one that you want to work hard for, because you know that when she goes out onto that pitch, she'll give absolutely everything for everyone. So yeah, she's a great person too.
Thank you.
Kit, we'll go to Luke at the Telegraph.
Might seem a bit of an obvious question, but what feelings do you get when you pull on that England jersey and you're representing your country? How proud are you of that?
Yeah, just pride. Every time I get to pull the shirt on, it's just pride. It's something that I dreamed of when I was a little girl, to play for England and to go to major tournaments representing your country. I think I still pinch myself now. I think I'm 50 odd caps in, and it's still an amazing feeling, just like the first one was. And you know, when you pull the shirt on, you want to go out there and make everyone proud. You want to fight for each other, for the fans. And yeah, I think as well, when you pull that shirt on, you have that sense of freedom and belief. And yeah, that's definitely the feelings that I get when I pull it on. And yeah, it never changes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luke. Would you just go to Emma in front of you, please? Emma from the BBC. Thank you.
Hey, Ella.
Hi.
I just wonder, we've seen throughout the tournament, you and Beth, obviously when you're celebrating, you've pointed to the sky. It's a nice emotional moment between the two of you. Was obviously such a difficult period, which you've spoken about so much since then, and really well. But I wonder what role Serina played in terms of being a support for you during that tough time when your dad passed away.
Yeah, she's been great. I think everyone's been great. You know, we always talk about the togetherness within the squad, and these are the moments that really pull you together. I think me and Beth both come into a tournament, our first one without, you know, our parents. It's going to be difficult, but it's the people that you have around you that you can lean on and that get you through the days that are tough. And even when you're not going through something like that, being away from home is hard. And some days you get up and you just can't be yourself, and you know, you struggle. But like I say, it's the people that you got around you, and we've definitely got that squad. And it's nice that I have Beth as well, who's obviously unfortunately going through the same thing. So we really understand each other and how we're feeling, and you know what each of us need. And yeah, Serina's also been amazing. She spoke to me before the tournament, throughout the tournament. If I ever need anything, I know that I can go to her. So yeah, I'm grateful that we've got such a good squad and a lot of good people in it too.
Thanks, Emma. We'll go to Aisha.
Sorry.
Hi, Ella. I know you guys like a sing-song, a dance. I'm wondering if there's been a song of the tournament that has kind of got you ready in the mood, or maybe a celebratory one.
Yeah, we've been singing Heather Smalls, is it? Proud. Me and Esme really do belt that one out before the game. But yeah, there's been quite a few songs, but that one definitely sticks out. And, you know, the words are actually really fitting as well before you step out onto the pitch and you pull the top on and you're proud. But yeah, it definitely suits my vocals anyway. So.
And you told me you felt sick after the quarter-final and the semi-final. Have you got some anti-sickness tablets for Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, the quarter-final was 10 times worse when I was sat on the bench watching it. And I felt like I couldn't do anything to help. That was a horrible feeling. But, yeah, playing the 120 against Italy, actually, I felt much better being on the pitch. And I remember speaking to Les afterwards because she played the 120 against Sweden and then sat on the bench and watched the rest of the Italy game, and she said it was horrendous. So, yeah, I think we'd all definitely prefer to be on the pitch, but I prefer to also win in 90 minutes as well. Thank you.
Hi, Ella. Speaking to Michelle after the loss to France, she had said, people were thinking, who's the next Alessia Russo, who's going to be the next Ella Toone in this tournament? And you're in the bubble now, but based on your experience a couple of years ago, what do you make, first of all, of how she's responded to the attention she's received already? And what can she expect, maybe, when she actually does leave that bubble of this tournament?
Yeah. She might get papped eating a pasty like I did. I'll have to warn her about that. Michelle, it's mad. Like, I would think that she's about 30 years old. She's so mature, she's so humble, and she's come into this tournament with freedom and, not a worry, not a care. She's just gone out there and done what's been asked of her, and she's been amazing for us. She's turned up in big moments when we've needed her, and she's got a lot of talent, and she can do a lot of things that not many players can do. So, and even when she has scored and kept us in games, she's been the same Michelle that she was when we started the tournament. So, yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for her. It's nice for good people to get things that they deserve, and she's definitely one of those people. And yeah, I think she's definitely in the bubble now, but I think when she gets out, she'll be recognised a lot more than she was before the tournament, that's for sure. And yeah, she definitely deserves that as well.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. We'll take one from Norwegian TV, just there.
Thank you so much. My first question was already taken, but great answers. About Serina Wiegman, what's the last thing she says to you before you go out to play on the field?
Oh, it depends whatever speech she's made up for us. Yeah, some words I probably can't repeat. But yeah, she's really motivating. She gets us all in a huddle. We're all listening to her. You really hold on to every word that she says, and when she's finished talking, you're ready to go out and fight for each other. That's for sure. So yeah, she's definitely up to game with these motivational speeches.
What did she say before the Italy match?
Oh, I mean, a lot happened since then. I can't remember that far. I can't remember what I did yesterday. But yeah, just like I say, motivational speech and gets you all ready and raring to go. And yeah, sorry, I can't remember it word for word.
Thanks. We'll go to Holly at the Daily Mirror. Thanks.
Thank you. Obviously, just talking about being recognised, since the last Euros and World Cup, you're the face of Impulse. You've done ads with Charlotte Tilbury. I think Joe joked that he can't get away from you when he went back home. And I just wondered, talking about childhood dreams, how does that feel, being involved with those kinds of huge ads? And what would little Ella have made of that?
Yeah, little Ella definitely didn't think of things like that. Little Ella just wanted to pull on an England shirt and represent a country at major tournaments. So the fact that all that comes with it is amazing. And you've got to embrace it all as well. It's, you do things on the pitch and you're rewarded off it by, having partnerships with brands who are really big and people that you want to work with. But yeah, it's been a little bit embarrassing that every time we've been watching a game, my head comes on the screen in the adverts. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's something that you've just got to embrace. But I think for us as players, it's about what we do on the football pitch, and that will always be at the front of our minds every time we step onto it, that we've got to make sure that we put in performances and that we give 100% when we do.
And you never get used to it?
Never.
Thanks, Holly. We'll go to Catherine, just in front of you, from the Telegraph. Thanks.
Hi, Ella. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a photo of, after Michelle Adjumang scored, of the bench, Serena included, celebrating, and then all the friends and family behind, and it's absolute carnage. I just kind of wonder, how important is that support network for you guys to have them in the crowd, but also to see them kind of away from games as well?
Yeah, I think Beth actually put that picture in the group chat. It was a nice picture to see, and we've sent them on a roller coaster this tournament, and it's nice. you know, to see things like that. I think sometimes when you're in the moment and you're playing, you forget about how it's making your family feel. And yeah, when you see them after games and you hear all the stories about how they're all jumping on each other and celebrating together, it's been amazing. They've really bonded this trip. There's been a lot of stories. They've been going out, doing a lot of things together, and they've actually planned a little pub crawl this afternoon, so they'll be going on that. But yeah, it's amazing, and it's so nice to have them here. And when you get an afternoon off and you can go and see them, it lets you switch off. Because like I say, it is difficult being away from home and being away from your people, but when they're here and you get that chance to go and, you know, sit with them and just have a little drink and just chill out, yeah, it really reminds you of why you're here and who you're here for and why you do what you do. So yeah, hopefully we can, you know, kick on in this last game and make it a tournament that they can remember too.
Thanks, Catherine. We'll go to Adrian at TalkSport. Thanks.
Hi, Ella. I don't know if you know, but you make a brief appearance in It's All Over, the Netflix documentary about what happened to the Spain women's team that won the World Cup. Bonmati has said that they couldn't celebrate properly after that because of what happened. Do you think that that gives them that little bit of extra motivation? And what are your reflections on what happened there?
Yeah, I mean, it was a difficult period for the Spanish players, and I think for what they did in the World Cup, for then that to be the main talking point was, yeah, I think it was really tough for them and something that they shouldn't have had to go through. And they should have celebrated what was an amazing tournament for them. And yeah, I mean, the respect that we have for Spain, we've reached them now in, well, since I've been here, 2 finals. So I think, yeah, I mean, both of us want to win, obviously. They have their reasons, we have ours, and I think it's going to be a really tough game. And yeah, you don't know what to expect. That we have so much respect for them, the players in the team as well, and the quality that they have. But we also have that belief in ourselves as well that we can, you know, really step up and put on a good performance. So yeah, I think they'll be raring to go, but so will we.
Thank you. We'll just go to Theo next year. Thanks.
Hi, Ella.
Hi.
I wanted to talk about your sort of role in the dynamic of the squad and in the bubble. You seem like such a joyful person with, you know, such a wonderful personality, and I wonder what brings you joy and how do you feel like that role comes across in the squad, in the bubble, to kind of be someone that can bring joy?
Yeah, I mean, since we've lost Jill, I think someone had to step up, and I think it fell a bit on my shoulders. But no, I love having a laugh. I love having a bit of banter with people and, you know, getting people involved. And yeah, I feel at my best when I'm making people laugh, and that's why I'm best mates with Alessia, because no matter what I say, I know that she'll laugh. So she makes me feel better. But no, I try not to take everything too serious. When I step onto the pitch, that's when I'm serious and I'm, you know, going to give my absolute everything. But when I'm off it, I want to have a bit of a laugh and a joke. And I think that when you're away for so long, you've got to create memories off the pitch as well. And yeah, I just love being around the girls and, you know, playing cards, doing bits and bobs. But yeah, it's nice to bring that personality out. And I think that's what's good about this team, that everyone can just be themselves and, yeah, bring their own personalities.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Jack from The Sun.
Ellie, you spoke about the speeches that Serena's made. Have the most impactful ones been here? Have they been before games, or have they been in huddles ahead of extra time? When has she really made the difference?
Yeah, she does them whenever. We had a good one before the Italy game the night before in the meeting, one that definitely stood out. And then again before the game. And yeah, I think half-time is when it's tactics and you're talking tactics and what we can do to improve or what we're doing well. But yeah, Serena's speeches before the games have definitely got us motivated. And even though sometimes we have gone a goal down, you still remember the words that she said before the game. And, you know, it makes you want to go out and put on a performance for the second half as well. So yeah, she's been pulling them out of the bag. And yeah, no matter what you say, what Serena says, you listen, because, like I say, she's reached 5 major tournament finals, so she definitely knows what she's doing.
Are they emotional ones, or are they ones that scare you, or a bit of both?
I won't say emotional. I think it's just motivational. She wants to get you up and ready for the game, and she wants you to step out onto the pitch and be together and fight for each other, and that's definitely the key thing that she wants from us is just to be together and have each other's backs.
Thanks. We've got time for 3 quick questions. We're going to go to Tom at The Guardian, Jamie from The Independent, and then German TV at the back.
Thanks, hi Ella. You've obviously scored in a Euros final, scored in a FA Cup final, World Cup semi-final and a finalissima as well. So I'm wondering, what is it about these big games that brings the best out of you?
Yeah, it's not bad, that, is it? I don't know. I just feel like I prepare properly for every game, and I've had chances in finals to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's what I've done. But I try not to think too much about that or put any pressure on it. I just go out there and, you know, do what I can for the team and give my absolute everything. And if a chance falls to me, then hopefully I can put it in the back of the net. And yeah, but for me, it's just about doing my job on and off the ball, making things happen, creating chances for other people, and yeah, hopefully there's a chance that I can put in the back of the net like I have done in previous finals.
Thanks. We'll go to Patrick from German TV. Thanks. And we'll finish with you, Jamie.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hiya.
And hi, David. Alexander Cheverin was here just for the opening game, and we'll come to the final. Do you appreciate enough as a player? And second, what do you think about the tournament in January?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Cheverin, the president of the football.
Oh, right.
Association.
Sorry, yeah. I think for us as players, we're just focused on the game. We know that our families are in the crowd, and that's who really matters to us. We know that we have the bench and the whole squad, staff included, that when we step out onto the pitch, we're fighting for and we're running our socks off for. And yeah, I think we don't focus on much else apart from that. It's about going onto the pitch, giving absolutely everything. And yeah, I think the people in the crowd, the fans, our families, our friends, they're the important ones for us.
Hi, can I just finish with a question about Lucy? She can set the record for the most tournament appearances for England with 36. What does that say about her, and what is she like in the kind of final days before a game like this?
She's amazing. Yeah, I mean, she's a legend. She's someone who everyone in this team looks up to, and it's not a surprise that she's going to probably set a record of most appearances in major tournaments. She's an absolute beast. I mean, is she the oldest player in the squad, and she's just played 2 back-to-back 120 minutes? That shows something, and that's something that us younger players and people in the team can really look up to. She's such a good person to have around. She brings that experience. You know, she's someone who you listen to when she talks. She gets people up for the games. And when she steps out onto the pitch, you know that she has your back. If you make a mistake, Lucy will probably win the ball back for you. So, yeah, she's unbelievable. She's had another great tournament for us. And, yeah, it's nice for her to make that many appearances in major tournaments. And for a lot of people, making one is a real big achievement. But for Lucy, I know that she'll want to be pushing and pushing for even more.
Thanks. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.